many contracts have you signed in this area, Tim?
Tim,
Process is flawed.
to ask questions.
Many contracts have you signed? No.
Why aren't you good day, Tim? Are you?
Why not have a public debate? That's what I'd like to know. I mean, we're coming here for information, but why don't you have a public debate?
You have. This is a public debate. This is our community.
Hang on a second. You've been asked a question, it's a very straight question. I mean, you have a map where you've sorted the options. How many options have you sorted?
How many options have you signed in this area?
That's a fairly simple question.
You're a businessman, you can count. How many have you signed in this area?
Everything you do in your company, how it's capitalised, everything is
Do you know
calculated.
how many you've signed?
So, if you can't answer that question, you know, we're not the people here. You can't be here.
But it's easy. I mean, it's a figure, Tim. How many have you options have you signed in this area? You know that.
Great, I'll make a suggestion. If you put a chair together here now, will you have a debate? If we put a chair together here, which questions are asked formally and there's no shouting or... I mean, there are people standing outside the door here all day.
Yeah.
With posters.
Yeah.
We feel that people are afraid to come in.
That's a lie.
That's a lie.
Nobody afraid.
That's not true. That's just not true. People are entitled to opinion, as you are. And I don't know. But then why are you saying that people are intimidated? They're not intimidated. People are entitled, as you're entitled to your opinion, they're entitled to their opinion. Nobody's being aggressive here. What I'm asking you is, can we have a debate here? If we put a chair together and have a public debate, is that possible? Will you do that for the community? Not under these circumstances. What's wrong with
Will you dictate then the circumstance that you would have a debate? Would you promise to have a debate with us in a chaired debate? I mean, will you here now on camera, in front of God is my witness, sit down with yourself and as many representatives as you like and debate with me or many people like me? We don't need to come here and get your one-sided information. We can talk here. Why not? This is your control in this circumstance. You have hired our hall here. You are. You've met us.
Answer their questions. I tell you numerous times.
Yes. Yes.
Every single question.
Yes, and I believe none of them.
That's
That's
why
my prerogative, but we can have a debate on that.
Why will you not have a public debate with people that are going to be affected by this? Balanced debate.
With who?
With who and when?
When you invite us, rather when we invite you. I mean,
If we put a chair here together and people put up their hands in a proper formal order and you ask questions to you, will you answer those questions?
or will you nominate one of your
Or someone
lackeys
who's
to do the
qualified
same?
to answer questions and we'll all go home.
Because we can all read, believe it or not. I mean, the fact is, the paper doesn't refuse it. I mean, you've been running advertisements in the local papers, spouting, one-sided spin about property prices increasing and there's no decrease in property, and there's no health implications. I mean, are you qualified to tell us that? If you're going to say peer-reviewed articles, say you this and that, I could pull 500 peer-reviewed articles with the opposite thing. You can pull an industry-funded article which spins one thing and put that out as fact. You have the money. You can take a half-page sheet in the local paper and actually have the balls to say, property prices will increase because industry will build these things and people who build them need to live somewhere. For how long?
We've had this debate already.
We haven't had it. We haven't.
If we put a chair together here, will you have a public debate?
But would you agree?
Public, we're here. Inform us. Why do you not have a public debate today? I can't understand why you're not. What have you got to hide? Because what I want to do is hear the news.
But we're trying to. But you're the most vocal person in your company, or you wouldn't be the big boy in the AR, aren't you? So you have the opportunity to slap us down because you know everything.
Answer the questions. What do you mean to people that solve questions? In a proper environment, you can quite actually have an open debate.
Public debate.
Look, there's a table there. I've already said that to you.
You have said it. No. What you said to me was you would have a debate with 3 or 4 of us, but you would not sit down in an open debate because you'd be afraid you'd be ambushed. You've been ambushed. You still have a no public debate. And you will not refuse. I mean, will you put anyone forward if you're not willing to go yourself? Would you put your second in command? Would you put somebody, pick out the IWEA? I mean, you're all representative of the same thing. You've all got the one goal. And
question.
Can you not bring them out?
Did you meet him before?
Have we met before?
3 or 4 times. Did you meet him? Did you meet me? Then of course the turbines go on a different shop. We're here trying to run a process. We're trying to tell people.
But you're not giving us any information, Jim.
I know you're trying. Where are the turbines going in Vicarstown? Why don't you come in during the day and ask the question? Okay, well,
You're here now. He's asking the question.
I'm asking you now. I'm asking you.
No, sure, will you bring me over and show me on the map?
He can show you a blob on the map.
Why do you only speak to people on one time? Why is it not
What you mean by before?
We want to know connect to know. Why will you not
Shake
tell
hands
us
with
that?
you. Sorry? Can I shake hands with you? I want to congratulate you on doing something that the land war, the civil war, did not succeed in doing, dividing this community the way you've done. My family are here for over 250 years, and you're succeeding in going to drive me out of it. And I thank you for that. Congratulations.
You have no problem with that.
I curse the ground you walk. I curse the ground
Then
you
why
walk.
are you here? I mean, why are you here doing what you're doing? You're right on.
Well, it's funny.
You believe in what? You believe that we need you. You believe this community wants anything to do with anything that you can deliver to us. You believe that we want 3,000.
The last time we met, I said, you asked me would I go on the radio?
Yes, and you said no. You said no. You specifically said no. You did. You said you wouldn't go on the radio because you would be ambushed.
Will you go on the radio with us?
I'm getting
Will you go on the radio
I'm
with
not
us?
going to read my...
No, you won't.
I'm not going
No,
to
you
read
won't. Yes, you will. No, you
anything under these circumstances.
We all want to know.
There's a lot of things being done behind closed doors. I mean, we're in the open here. At least we're talking openly. There's nobody hiding here. I mean, you've already had all your options signed up. They're signed. We didn't know about them. We're not even sure where they are. We're not even sure that you have signed them. Can you confirm you have signed them? Can you? Yes, can you confirm that all that map it's coloured in is signed up, that you have options again? But can you confirm that you have signed all the options you require in this area and every other coloured area in that?
Can I ask you how close do you intend to put your turbines to our dwellings?
I want to answer those questions.
Well, can you answer it now?
Actually,
We
one
all
of his
want
other
to know.
representatives told me
500 metres.
500 meters.
some of the
How
people
many
are willing
rotor
to-
diameters is that from our dwellings? How many?
4, is it? No, it'll be less than 4. 75 metre blades.
It's not really far enough away, is it?
Actually, Tim told us that you need to separate the distance between turbines has to be more than the distance from a turbine to a house. So you protect the turbine more, yeah, which is economics, I suppose. Because you have to value of my house.
Much smaller ones, and they had no objections because they said it was on the other side of the hill. These were smaller ones, and now they're regretting it because they poke over the hill and they get the shadows all evening coming across them. And that's the far side of the hill. This is flat lands. Everyone's going to be
Everyone's shadows.
right in our face. We don't want them. We don't want them.
But that's not the point. I mean, the point is, this is a public consultation. But I think you've also said to me in another meeting that if 99% of the people...
Would you like it like you kind of like it?
No, but that's what you're doing. In effect, by arriving here in my community, you are shining a light on me.
That is intimidation.
That's not intimidation.
That is intimidation.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why am I intimidating you?
Well, shine a light like me.
I'm sorry, it's just okay. I won't do it. Can I stop?
Can I suggest something? If we all stand back, like I said before, and put a chair in
Not in this environment.
But what environment?
I'm saying not this
we're all
environment.
here. Now when you're in public meeting, why?
Let's, to be fair to people, no matter what
We don't right now. We're
Listen, you